All right, welcome back, everybody. A lot of people throw around the term OCD, or Obsessive Compulsive Disorder, but many don't truly understand what it is and the difficulties faced by those who really do have it. So, as always, Mary Jo Horton is here to help guide us through this conversation about OCD. And we want to talk about this because I hear it all the time. You hear it all the time.
Right.
People say, oh, I have OCD, but it's not just being a neat freak, quote unquote.
No.
Yeah.
This is debilitating. So this is not just like I like things a certain way or I have a routine. This is I have such anxiety and these intrusive thoughts to complete a ritual routine that unless I do it, I'm in complete distress. And yet by doing it, it's preventing me from functioning.
Yeah.
So I can't get out the door because I'm compelled to wash my hands so many times that I'm late to things.
And it's that repetition because we see people who wash their hands so much that their skin begins to have irritation.
That is correct.
Yeah.
They can't seem to satisfy the anxiety or the thought process behind the ritual.
People who pick, I was talking with someone and they, pick at their hair and
Right.
there's a bald spot. It's that kind of thing.
And
Yeah.
people who have OCD during COVID, it got significantly worse because you
Why?
have this
Yeah.
actual medical thing. So now you have germs, now you have people, and it's fueling all of these fears that fuel the anxiety, that fuel the compulsions or the obsessions.
So this can cause distress in a person's life and get in the way of their functioning day to day.
Absolutely. We've seen many people come through outpatient who had to take off work for intensive therapy because it was greatly impacting their ability to function.
Okay, so we've talked about the symptoms. When do you start to see that? Are you born with that? Is there a certain part of
So you
life?
really are looking at a lot of times in late adolescent and early adulthood is when you start to see it come. It's going to take many forms as a teenager because the obsessions and compulsions are going to be tied with anxiety, and adolescents don't have a lot of control in their life.
Yeah.
But certainly by your early 20s, if you have it, it's probably present.
So if you're at home thinking, maybe I do have it, what are some of the forms that it takes?
So again, you're going to have irrational fears around your safety and like washing and cleansing and bathing and doing that you can't seem to rationalize out of.
Okay.
Or you're really going to see that your compulsions are interfering with you being able to interact with other people.
Okay, all right. So keep an eye on that. And again, it's not just the neat freak
No.
thing. You don't need just a
We
clean
enjoy neat
desk. We
freaks.
enjoy neat freaks. Yeah, that isn't dangerous.
I'm not
to your health.
self-disclosing, but we enjoy them.
Gee, Mary Jo, I think we found out something about you today. All right, so let's talk about some ways to sort of treat this and to be considerate of loved ones who may be dealing with this. So you say wellness and treatment are possible and effective.
Yeah, so I want people to really hear that they should go get help because it does work. You don't have to live like that.
Okay.
And there's medications, particularly around lowering some compulsive thinking, lowering some anxiety, ensuring that depressive symptoms are not present. And then, of course, therapy is absolutely a wonderful intervention.
And when you say medication, are you comfortable saying what medications we're talking about?
No, because a lot of OCD folks have comorbidity with anxiety and depression, and so you really need a psychiatrist, not just your primary care doctor, but a psychiatrist to really review your symptoms.
I'm glad you pointed that out. All right, loved ones are best served to resist the urge to accommodate the symptom. What does that mean?
So sometimes if somebody has a compulsion about how things are put away or how many times are washed or how we do things, they think that if they just help the person with their compulsion, that they'll somehow satisfy the anxiety around it and the person can function. Instead, what happens is that you're fueling that person's belief that the compulsions must occur.
Oh, so like if I'm helping you wash your hands 100 times, I should really be trying to get you to stop.
Right, or if I'm helping you wash the clothes 4 times because I don't believe that they're actually clean, I think that I'm helping you because I love and want to support you, but I'm actually making your illness worse.
All right, I'm glad we talked about this because like I said, and I think we all have made that joke like, oh, that's my OCD kicking in.
Right.
But it really is a thing.
Yeah, it's debilitating.
And it's debilitating. All right, Mary Jo, thank you as always.
you.
Good to see you. And if you want to check out any of our segments and this one today, just go to wsav.com/wellness Wednesday.